Welcome back to the Main 40 channel. My name is Anita and I simplify Korean skincare for people in their 40s. Now that we are well into the winter months in Canada, I've been hearing that people not only feel physically tired and down, but they're thinking that their skin looks really dull and uneven as well. So for tired skin, I wanted to introduce one of my favorite skincare ingredients, which is Yuja. Yuja is a Korean fruit and it's a hybrid between a lemon and an orange or tangerine. It's got really strong fragrance, but it's not overpowering, which I really love. Just the scent of Yuja makes you feel really energized. When I was in Korea, I had the pleasure of visiting a citrus farm, and the farmer told me that Yuja has 3 to 4 times as much vitamin C as a regular lemon does. It also has a more pleasant scent. It's not as sour. It also has the properties to uplift and energize someone's mood. As we all know, vitamin C is a powerful skincare ingredient to boost the radiance and brightness to get that Korean glow. A lot of the skincare products that I like to use in the nighttime are rich in vitamin C, and Yuja is included amongst one of them because I just really enjoy the scent of it. And then I actually see some brightening effects as much as the second night that I'm using the Yuja. Yuja is an ideal skin brightening ingredient because it's natural. It also helps to erase some of that stubborn hyperpigmentation and acne scars. It's also really gentle as well. So this is the product that I use at nighttime. It's called the Hanyul Yuja Sleeping Mask. You are familiar with different types of masks. Koreans love masks. And this one is so easy because you just apply it on at night and you leave it and let it do its magic as you are sleeping. Another product that I use is this face oil. So it also has the same properties as the sleeping mask, but in an oil format. So I like to use this when I do the gua sha face massage. So I'll do another episode specifically devoted to gua sha and the lifting properties that it has on our skin. For the sleeping mask, I will show you that the texture is very gel-like, so it's not thick at all. And oh, the scent is just so intoxicatingly delicious. It's fresh, and it also contains bits of the Yuja peel within the sleeping mask. So I found that to be really fascinating. I dug a little bit into the ingredients since I'm using it so frequently, and I found that it has about 30 ingredients. So I took a look at the top 15. So I figured that those would be the ones that are in higher concentration. And fortunate enough, yes, they ranked as very low on the lowest scale for toxicity, according to EWG. The lowest ranking on the EWG scale means that this sleeping mask is not harmful to our bodies, as well it's not an environmental toxin. So great news overall. So one sore spot was that I found that this contains alcohol, which I generally am not a fan of, but because it's the 8th ingredient, I'm assuming that it was included for its antibacterial properties, so I wasn't too fussed about it. Considering that it's one of the lesser contained ingredients, the overall package. So out of the active ingredients, I found that fermented Yuja water was one of the top ingredients, along with niacinamide, which is vitamin B3. These are all positive ingredients to help strengthen tired skin and make it look brighter and glowier after you use it the night before. So the day after, I found that the texture of my skin is a lot softer and the makeup seemed to absorb a lot better after getting the hydration and also the brightening from the sleeping mask. The niacinamide that's contained in here, it helps regulate the oil. So for those of you who have slightly oilier skin, you may find that using the sleeping mask, it'll help balance out the oil production over time. Also, niacinamide helps with the brightening, so it targets the dark spots and helps even out the tone overall. I am a fan of niacinamide myself, so I was really happy to see that this product contains a combination of a unique vitamin C along with the niacinamide to help even accelerate some of the brightening properties. One other thing that I was really happy about is that it doesn't contain any artificial scents or perfumes. So that is a really great thing for me because I just don't want to add any more chemicals onto my face than I need to. So 2 more really interesting traditional ingredients that I found. So here's the name of the first root water. And even though it's much lower in the list of ingredients, meaning that there's not that much of it, but I was really happy to see it because it is a special root that's grown in Korea and it helps regulate the menstrual cycle. So I think it would be a lot more powerful if we were able to eat this root, but having it in our skincare product, it also helps with the headache. So once in a while, when I want a little bit of a pick-me-up, I kind of just unscrew the lid and just take a few deep breaths of the aroma. The second traditional Korean ingredient that I found was a type of parsley that's grown in Korea. And this parsley is known to help with regulating hormones and help with fertility concerns. So again, it would be best if we can eat this parsley, but the next best thing would be to apply it onto our skin. So I'm not sure about the actual health properties, and I wouldn't just go by this because it is much lower in the ingredients. So those are just some 2 interesting tidbits along with our skincare that I really like to think about when I put stuff on my face or my body, that it's also helping towards like my mental state, but as well as some of the other health properties as we age. So how would I go about applying this? At nighttime, it would be the very last thing that I put on my face before going to bed. And don't worry about it staining your pillowcases because it actually doesn't leave behind a color, even though it's got this bright, beautiful yellow brightness. So if I take an amount, like the size of a large coin, like this, and I put it onto my fingertips after cleansing and after toning, and then I just take it in between my fingers, inhale the fragrance, and then I just put it on my face. So I keep mine in the refrigerator. So right now I'm feeling a really cooling sensation on my face, which is really great. It helps with the fatigue, especially when you're tired and drained at the end of the day. I find that this is multiple forms of therapy and it's such a treat. I take my time with this because it's the very last product that I'm putting on, and also I want to make sure that it's going deep within. Sometimes my skin is very dehydrated and thirsty, so this really helps with hydration as well. Lovely. I'm such a fan of this product that I introduced it in a couple of my nighttime routine videos, and I still continue to use it. I'm on my second one already. I hope that you've enjoyed this video on Yuja as a superfruit or a key skincare ingredient. So if you're interested in purchasing the sleeping mask, I guarantee that you will enjoy it as part of your nighttime routine before you go to bed. It's available in my Me40 Amazon store, so I'll put the link in the description box below. I also want to thank you so much for support across various portals, so I'll see you either on Facebook, Instagram, and also Amazon. Take care and see you with better skin. Bye!